To give us his insights about the alleged sugar supply hoarding, we have with us on the show Mr. Danilo Fausto, President of the Philippine Chamber of Agriculture and Food Incorporated, is joining us via Zoom. Welcome to the big story, Mr. Fausto.
Mr. Fausto,
good evening.
Yeah, Mr. Fausto, let's just make it clear. Do you or do you not believe that hoarding is actually happening and as a result, price manipulation?
Definitely, there's an artificial shortage that's being created because based on our data, we have no shortage of sugar. From the data we have 171,000 metric tons mostly coming from the importation of the 200,000 metric tons that's coming in June and July, and some more are coming. I think the balance about 20,000 metric tons are still coming. And 75% of this is committed to the industrial users. And the balance about 45,000 is for the refineries, you know. And these are only from the refineries and the imported. But we know that there are more from the stocks of the warehouses. So we have asked, and we are happy that raids are being done, because artificial shortage is being created. That's why the prices are spiked. And from the chamber's point of view, myself, our plant is using sugar, and we were able to buy sugar for our raw materials. And what we point out is that in the times of harvest, because the harvest is now beginning, there are 8 sugar mills that's starting in Negros and about 1 in Pasig. That's supposed to start at September. Some of them already started this August. Our point is, if there is a harvest going on in all products, there should be no importation. Now we have to see first if the current production that is being started now will not be sufficient. Then we import. We are not against importation if there's really shortage, but not putting in importing these products or agricultural products when we are harvesting. You will be killing farmers and producers. For sugar industry, we have 700,000 laborers directly employed in sugar and about 6 million indirectly in the industry. These sugar areas are what we know are the breeding grounds of insurgents, and we do not like these people who are working marangal na nagtatrabaho. You don't remove them from having these jobs. Mamumundok yung mga yan. We will have more problems than we have solutions.
Mr. Fausto, nobody seems to be surprised. As you said, you welcome these raids on these warehouses, on these hoarders. But at the same time, given the discussions in the past days about an artificial shortage, once you talk about hoarding, nobody really seems to be surprised. In fact, we almost expected at some point or another that there's going to be a warehouse that's going to be raided. To that point, I just want to ask, how common is this? Or for that matter, how common knowledge is this? And why is this taking place, I mean, almost as a matter of fact?
Year in, year out, Roby, this is being done in all agricultural products, in rice, now in onions, now sugar. There's really some hoarding, and we have to penalize these people. The Congress should do some laws that will make it a criminal offense. It's an economic sabotage, depriving our people of food. That's why prices are going high, not because of the supply problem. It's because of artificial shortage made by the traders. Traders are really making a killing on rice, on onions, on sugar, everywhere. And the one that is suffering are the farmers, and then the processors who are supposed to be using this for export and for our own consumption.
All right, thank you so much for your time. Danilo Fausto, President of the Philippine Chamber of Agriculture and Food Incorporated.